Welcome back to my play of Dark Souls 2, Covenant of Champions. In the last episode, we got into the Shaded Woods, and are now proceeding on to get a couple bonfires and Chloranthy Ring +1. In the last episode, we fought Mytha a couple times, and then decided that we probably aren't doing enough damage to Mytha right now. It's largely a result of the fact that this sword is totally unupgraded. Mainly because I don't want Fire Sword. I'm going to look for a decent weapon on the wiki with dark scaling that I can get right off the bat, because I can't wait for Steady Hand McDuff. And I might pick up the Grave Warden Spears, which are the spears of the blue glowy spears of the people in Earthen Peak. They don't actually glow, which I think is kind of dumb. But either way, oh whatever, we'll talk to Vangarl. Nope, never mind, this isn't Vangarl. Yeah, but those spears have dark damage, or no, we'd need a ton of dex. On my other character, I use the Black Knight Halberd, which you can get right now. I'm actually going to show you this. I'll waste these 520 souls to show you something. So, you see this bridge right here? Down across this bridge, right underneath me, is the Black Knight Halberd. And right over there is a petrified lion warrior. Normally, to get the Black Knight Halberd, you'd have to unpetrify that guy. But you could just jump. You can just jump out the window. Saves you a fragrant branch of yore. I used the branch of yore in my first playthrough, but on that playthrough I also had an excess of them because I picked up everyone in the game, I believe. I'm assuming that message right by the thing said, try jumping, because that's what you do to get here. And there's the Black Knight Halberd, which is still commonly used in speedruns. I actually didn't know that I could jump out that window to get back to here. They probably intentionally let you jump. It probably wasn't an accident that that window was low enough for it. Now that I see that there's a shortcut back to here. So let's read this message. Yep. The jumping can save you time. It's also a path that you don't necessarily go unless you want to use Main Scorpion Tark. But since we're doing Covenant of Champions, we can't. So here's aha! We might get killed. But if we don't, we'll be in good shape. So Chloranthy Ring +1. I'm gonna try something that we're gonna fail at, but I want it slightly. Oh, that's not it. I missed the tree, and since we're in the forest and there's so many of these guys around, if you can't see the slightly invisible guys, they hurt a lot. Lloyd's Talisman. I don't know what that'll do. I wonder if they're affected by it. In some way, like if they became visible. That would be really neat. I don't know what this item is. I'm looking for a chest that's in here. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I'm using all the items. Radiant Life Gem's pretty nice to pick up. I guess we're just gonna leave. Okay, well, we got what we really wanted, which was that, the Chloranthy Ring +1. And now that we have that, we can go on and do whatever we see fit with our lives. So we can switch this out for Chloranthy +1. I do not have a 4th ring yet. I'm going to try and find the other ring. It's a clear blue stone ring, which means that it increases your casting speed, and it's actually the +1 of it. And I think actually following this little road thing might get me there. It's next to one of these big trees in a chest. It's in between a big tree and a little tree. But obviously, when I find it, I'll kite them around a bit and try and get some freed up movement. Is this Fangirl? Or is this just out? That's just out. Ah! Whoa, that was weird. So from out, I think it's... I thought it was right here. I swore it was right there. But obviously, that's not true. That's not it. That's old King Ring. What's it called? Old Sun Ring? I think it's called Old Sun Ring or something like that. And what it does is it explodes by random chance when you reach a certain damage threshold. But that is so unreliable that I didn't even expect it to work half the time. Okay, fine, fine. You want to hang out with Vanguard instead? Go for it. Okay, I wish it was a little bit, just a tiny bit brighter in here. Just a tiny bit. Any amount would help. I just want enough visibility to see a couple feet in front of my face. Okay. I'll look for a couple more seconds. I thought it was right there. Oh, I thought it was right there. Okay. I think that there might be something weird about it, and like you might only be able to get it after you complete a certain task. These guys are just... they're hanging out in places I don't want them to be. Or is that not one of them? Was that a human? Little, you know those little like gray cloudy guys that you see sometimes moving around? I think that may have been one of them. Okay. So, with that, see, yeah, that is probably what it was. But now we will go and get a human effigy from Lucatiel. Not because we need it, but because I think I'll forget otherwise. We could get it from her in Earthen Peak as well. But I know she's here, so I'll go here. And also I'll pick up the other items in this area. Is there a... I swear there was a guy here. Apparently not. Antiquated key. I'm very glad I got that. And Silver Serpent ring. So we have our 4th ring. So I'm glad about that. Silver Serpent ring is also going to help us a lot. Hello, Dogus. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Hey! I'm climbing. Let me climb. Excuse me, sir. Yeah. I think you're too big. I think you're too big. You're not too big. What do I do? What do I do? Is he too big to get across this? Or is this out of his range? Nothing is too far for him. He'll go anywhere. Let me just talk to my friend Lucatiel. You can't use ladders, can you? Oh. Oh my word! Look at him! If you start climbing that ladder, though, I'm gonna be, like, amazed. I wish this would knock you back a little bit. Just want to talk to Lucatiel, okay? That's all I want. Thank you. No item for me either, but bonus souls.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you?
I mean, it's been not that long.
The longer I am here, the more madness I discover.
What do you mean?
A wretched place, indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation?
The undead curse, bro.
Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you. Of course, I have no idea what it is. Our land of Neres, there is my family had with two.
Something died. If you saw the soul counter in the bottom, you probably noticed that as well. Oh, I can't go home. Oh, I want to go home. Okay, well, ooh, I know what I can try. I'll try and get the bonfire here, and at that point, I'll end the episode. This might be a shorter one than usual. Might be longer. I haven't been paying attention to time that much. But either way, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Mostly just getting some random things along the way so that I can be a little bit easier set. Okay. In order to get this bonfire, there's a couple ways to do it. Get his attention. Get him away from that. No, get away from that. Get away from that. Get away from that. Get away. Away. Good. I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. I didn't figure out how to get it in my last playthrough, and I haven't figured out how to get it yet. Just give it a little push. That was kind of scary when it moved out of the way a tiny bit. Did I hit the other one too? Yeah, I did. Okay, that was scared me. I staggered and I thought I died. The wall would have stayed collapsed, but I would have gone backwards. And we have our friend here.
Oh, why can't they all be this easy? We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say. Oh, that's it, yes. That's the way. Dear flame, how brightly you burn.
So they call this guy Steadyhand McDuff. And all the time I've played around him or with him at all in any way doing anything, he seems anything but steady-handed. Look at him. And even when you get him, like, moved over there, he's still kind of nuts. Okay. I don't know if he'll move over here after I light that. Or does he might need... No, he moved over. Okay.
I ought to fetch flame. I ought to flame.
Yeah, so he needs an ember in order to work. And so in the next episode, we'll probably try and get that ember. hope you guys enjoyed this episode. In the next episode, we're going to go head towards and kill Mytha, and we'll be able to upgrade our items with Dark at that point, and we'll probably get the weapon we want to use for the rest of the game. And it'll be a good time. So thanks for watching, and catch me in the next episode.